you want to know is secret.
Welcome back, guys. My name is Super Trickster, mostly known as Pele. This is the newest episode of VFL News. Today I have 3 guests. Yes, this time we have 3 instead of 2.
Why are you stealing my intros?
Shut the fuck up, Bruce. Damn, let me talk. But yeah, today we have Bruce Lee, the no hands, and then we have Brad, and we have Pengu. Guys, go ahead and just say shit about yourself.
I once stole a cat.
I didn't understand what you were saying. I didn't understand what you were saying, Nanny. All I had was lagging. It was just lagging lots.
Yeah, your mic's fucked up probably, but I can hear you clearly, so you should be fine. But yeah, so this is really delayed. If you guys want to blame anyone, just blame Bruce. He keeps saying, "Oh, let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow," and now it's gonna be out Thursday. So blame Bruce for that. But we'll get straight to the point. We're going to pretty much talk about League One, MLS, all the leagues, cups, team of the weeks, and any announcements that Bruce has, and some interesting news about people coming over from Xbox. So first of all, guys, we will pretty much look at League One table. First place again, it's still Guingamp. I think they actually lost 1 game this weekend. I don't know. Do you guys actually know who they lost that to? Was that to
Daddy Rene 2-1.
Whoa.
And I forgot about the League One.
Stand their ends are 14th in the league.
Yeah, but they beat PSG in Cup as well, though, so.
Wow. But yeah, PSG are 2nd, Troyers are 3rd, Saint Etienne are 4th, and then RC Lens, the elite type of football, which Bruce Lee will join in season 17th. And then we have Lyon 6th. But it's like there's only, how many games is there left? Do you guys have any ideas? Because I'm not looking at the fixtures.
Four games.
So it's the top 3 is pretty much still debatable, because Guingamp and PSG, Guingamp is only leading by 3 points, so they can still fight it off and see who is crowned champion. But was there any game, guys, that you guys were looking at in this past weekend, Brad?
Lille v PSG 2-2. Both first and second last season, and just been always a competitive game between them two now. There's always been 5 contenders for titles, and RC Lens, if they want to be winners, they've got to beat big teams like Gunagump, Troyes.
Guingamp.
Well, yeah, that one then.
Mr. Correction.
I'm not French, so it's
I do
chill.
the same to Aaron. I do the same to Aaron when he calls Fiorentina Florentina.
Leave him alone, man.
Yes, Aaron.
But yeah, those are pretty much the biggest game. Now relegation is pretty much versus Bordeaux, Marseille, and Dijon right now. They are Bordeaux is 12 points, Marseille 10, and Dijon has 5. Dijon have conceded 37 goals. Wow, that is.
Dijon will get relegated. They're basically already down.
They lost to PSG 10-0, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's that's amassing.
Biggest score on PS4 so far.
What's the biggest score on Xbox?
14-0.
Bloody hell.
Whoa, bloody
Did they
hell!
get their stats?
Got him.
No, it's an ineligible player, so.
Damn.
But Brad, is there any games coming up that everyone should be looking forward to, especially if there's any games between the top 6? I mean, we have Guingamp and PSG on a close race, so anything there yet?
No, not really. I can't. When my friggin'... Oh, it's got an error. No, not what I saw.
What team do you guys think surprised you guys the most out of all the teams in League One, especially?
Bordeaux.
I mean, they're the 18th. I didn't expect them to be there either, but I would say RC Lens for me.
RC Lens winners at title next season.
Oh, hold on. Guingamp, who last season narrowly avoided relegation, and now top of the league, 3 points clear.
Yeah,
but Bruce, the people they have are actually like people that actually played for top teams. That's why a lot of people
they had Avit last time.
Yeah,
they had Avit. That just explains it.
Damn.
Avit.
Clueless, yeah. Tony Pure.
No, not even toilet. Tony Clear.
All right, we'll take our attention to League Two now. Now, League Two, today's Wednesday. They actually had one game because their games will be extended more. I think they have, 7 more games to go or something like that. They have 5 more games. So 5 more games to go. So they did play one today at 8 o'clock.
So they've got 6.
All right, then.
They played one today and they've got 6 on the
Yeah.
weekend.
All right, so they still have a bunch of games to go. So they did play a game today just to make sure we finish everything, wrap up everything on time. So first place is Stade de Reims, second place Angers, and then those two pretty much are automatic promotion, and Stade de Reims will get championship. They are the champion pretty much if they keep fighting for it. They are leading 43 to 36 points, so they are pretty much the title holder if they just keep playing. If they win, I think 2-3 more games, they should be fine. And then we got Norties and Gazelac 3rd and 4th, Le Havre 5th, and we got Auxerre 6th. So other than that, there wasn't any big games this weekend. The biggest one for sure was the Friday match versus Gazelac and Norties. It was tied 1-1. They were 3rd and 4th. So it was a good game to watch. But next week they do end up playing again. Friday they do end up playing against each other again. So that will be one match to see who will move to the 3rd place or the 4th place. Now a surprise that I did end up seeing in the scoreline was Levallois. They end up beating Gazelac and they end up beating Stade de Broist to pretty much get their 2 wins in the whole league. I think in the whole league.
Yeah.
I have to say the biggest match is Pele and the pronunciation of French team names. That's the biggest. That's the biggest.
Mate, I'm not French. Damn, I'm Brazilian.
Neither am I. But I know how to pronounce the names.
Yeah, I don't care, man.
Go on, name every single one of them.
No, he's gonna mess it up like in the second try, and they'd be like, no, I'm not French. And be like, no, shut up.
No, what? No,
No, but other than that, there's not much in League Two. League Two is pretty much it's the top 4 teams. Stade de Reims are pretty much the favorite to win it now, if they just keep fighting on it. Now, do you guys see any team on there they surprise you guys? I mean, there's some players that most of us know for, especially Stade de Reims. They have Goddamming that used to play in Toulouse, so his team is definitely one to watch. But in your opinion, is there any team that we should look out for, even next season or next week?
I think the team that are going in the cup right now, Chamain Niorte, they're surprising a lot of teams. They're beating a lot of big teams in the cup. They're not Lyon out of the cup, and teams like Guingamp. They're obviously a team that are gonna, if they stay together, they're gonna go into League One, and they'll be able to compete with them straight away, I think, by the looks of it. So I think they're definitely the danger team right now. And if I was a team that had them this weekend, I would not be looking forward to it.
Yeah, not at all. I do actually. They have 2 players that I know: Diego Costa _ and they have they have Diego Costa TG. They actually dropped Diego Costa TG. They have 2 Diego Costa. Yeah. One is a striker, one is a cam. But they dropped the striker, and then they re-signed him. And then I think he said he was the one that scored the goal versus Guingamp. So pretty much you can see what happened there. But there was some issues with the team, but I'm pretty sure they fixed it and everything's on track again. So yeah, League Two is pretty much a wrap for now. We'll see what happens. Today there was some games, but the table is not updated, as I think Vanige is doing it right now. Vanige is doing it right now, as you can look at it. He is doing it right now.
Yo, Meta 10th.
It was one game, so there was nothing really. There won't be really a difference in the top, even if unless it was Angers versus whatever Chris, the name he said, the 3rd place team, Norties. I'm gonna say Norties, Chris. Fuck off. But yeah, Norte, whatever. I ain't French. Shut up. But we're going to turn our attention to MLS, which we have more knowledge of. So MLS, Pingu, I'm just going to let you talk about the fixtures, and then I'll pretty much call out the table. You go ahead and talk about some of the big...
Can I talk about the bottle of New York City?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that all you want.
We're busted, man. We're fucking shit. On the best
You can talk all about that if you want.
Mate,
Oh,
can I talk about now? Actually? Yeah, fucking want to talk about now. Actually, basically, we finished second with New York Red Bulls finishing first with 35 points.
You still got a game. You still got a game this weekend, but
yeah, but that doesn't mean it moves us anywhere.
We might as well put Jigger up front.
Second. We can't go first. We can't go first either.
Can't move.
Wait for Willie, man. Master shot second either way, but you know, I'll just clean sheet. Yeah, but we have got a quite important game tomorrow. We have got DC United, but not many big games coming up in the weekend. I mean, we've got Portland. Who they got? I think they've got.
Wait, we got
Seattle.
Portland Friday?
No. Seattle have got Portland.
Oh, I was about to
Portland
say.
win,
Like, what?
they could go third and actually get playoff, which very surprising considering they lost the first 4 games, which is Von, come on.
Everyone
I
needs
mean,
to
we've
step this game
got the cup final. Well, we've got cup finals, but I'll let Bruce talk about later. Well, apart from that, you know, New York, we've bottled it really. We haven't won a game in 4 in the league-wide. We did start a very good. We got 3 wins in the first out of 3, but nothing happening really. We've had a bit of what can I say? Teams not showing up a lot recently. We've had managers going off, fucking off. We've had a lot of people going. Apart from that, New York Red Bulls won the Eastern, and FC Dallas have also won the Western. But they're still fighting for that overall point lead in it. We have New York with 35 and Dallas with 34. So pretty much next game winner win the whole thing. And then you have to go into the playoff.
Yeah, whoever finishes, if Dallas end up winning and New York loses, pretty much Dallas gets the shield, which means is whoever the team with the most points. So that's how MLS works. It works a bit different. So you have the shield again, you have the cup, and then you have the champions of the whole MLS, which will be determined on playoffs. So again, guys, as Pingu said, New York Red Bulls are first. They did beat us 2-1. Bruce Lee better include that goal I scored in the goal of the week. He probably won't though. And then we have on the other side we have.
You didn't enter it.
Mate, I sent it
You
to you.
didn't enter it.
Yes, I did.
It wasn't in the thread.
What? I'll send you the link right now. I'll send you the link right now. Yeah.
Too late.
You are blind. You are blind.
That's not how it works. You post it in the thread on.
That isn't. It is in the thread.
It's in the goal of the week.
Yes, Bruce. Damn, mate, you need to wake up. Yes, it is. Have you seen Private Hurricanes goal? Did you see Private Hurricanes?
Week 4.
This week.
Right. Yeah. Well, I've already done week 3, and that's getting released tomorrow.
Oh wow, mate, you are blind. I'll send it to you the link after, but. Let's get back to MLS. Dallas are first in the Western Conference with Seattle Sounders second with 25 points. There's no way they can catch Dallas because they have 34 points. But the most surprising, yeah, we got them Friday for 9 o'clock Cup final. The most surprising team out of all of the MLS is Dallas for sure. At the start, nobody knew who they were. But they did come into the league and show that they actually came to play. They only lost 1 game, and that was against us. And then they tied 4 and won 10. Yeah, they lost 1-0 to us. Remember?
Yeah, James scored centre back. No, they've got to be fair, out of both the conferences, they've got 10 simple games to be honest, compared to ours.
Yeah,
ours is probably
true because I mean the Western Conference teams. It's not as challenging as the Eastern Conference. It has to be said. Most of the teams in the Eastern Conference actually fight out for it. But League, for some reason, a lot of people are saying Western Conference. Most of the teams you park the bus, especially Portland. Portland parks the bus. But there's nothing else to say there. Last game of the season is of the season for MLS will be Friday at 8, and then the Cup final will be Dallas versus New York City at 9. And now we're turning our attention towards the Cup. Bruce Lee, you can pretty much talk about what's next round's going to be about. We're not going to include last Wednesday. We're just going to include this one. He ain't going to do the draw. He's lazy as fuck.
Do the draw. League One.
I've already done the draw. Draw's already done.
Then go for it.
So the quarterfinal of the Coup de la Ligue, which took place tonight. Lille defeated Montpellier 4-0. EA Guingamp were beaten 1-0 by Chamois Norte. Stade Rennais lost 2-0 to Toulouse, and FC Lorient beat Le Havre AC 4-1. So in the next round, which will be played next Wednesday, the semi-final and the final will be played on the same day. Niorte and Toulouse will face FC Lorient.
Yo, those are two big fixtures.
Yeah, and yeah, obviously final's going to be straight after it at 9 o'clock. On the MLS side for the Lamar Hunt US Open Cup, New York City beat Seattle Sounders 1-0 in what sounds like a tough game from what I heard. And,
Nope.
Well, I heard you only beat them 1-0, and all I heard from the stream.
Hell, if you was there, Bruce, you would have laughed at how many Heskey missed.
Mate, did you hear what we was about to say about the stream? You had to be watching the game to see what was going on. You did not.
Any excuse.
Well,
Any excuse.
Regardless, you got through. You got the win, and
That's
you're
what I'm
through to
saying.
the final. And
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
Orlando City, yeah, well done. Orlando City didn't show up for their game against FC Dallas, so FC
played
Dallas
Orlando.
got a 3-win. And Dallas against New York City is going to be a tough game. Do you guys reckon you can beat them on Friday?
Dallas?
Yeah.
I think we can put up a fight. We beat them once, we can do it again.
If it shows up, we will do. But apart from that, if Pelliot scores a goal for once,
Hey, I ain't giving nobody else captain. Fuck that shit. I ain't lagging again. No, that's not happening. Like, honestly, I'm not doing it. And if anyone's lagging, just back out then. I ain't doing it. We're going to get like 15 back out. What do you mean I put in the VFL Goal of the Week article? What are you talking about? I put it on the right one.
No, that's the archive, not the application thread.
Oh, shit.
Well, mate, that's what I saw Private Hurkins put his on, so I put mine on there.
Yeah, he put his in the application. The last one he entered, he put in the application. If it goes in the archive thread, I ignore it.
Fuck you, man. Damn, man. That was 2 golasses versus New York. Both one in the cup, one in the...
Well, you know what you can do? Just a little bit down, if you scroll down in media department, you'll see Goal of the Week applications, season 16, week 4.
Oh, well, mate, I sent that to you in
that thread.
Mate, I sent it to you at
still use it.
12:48 p.m. I was tired, man. Leave me alone.
Repost them in the next week's thread, and if they're good enough, they might get in next week's Goal of the Week.
Nah, I'll try maybe. But yeah, so yeah, that's Cup pretty much. We'll talk about the Team of the Week. I do not have it open, but I do actually have an idea of who got what. So Team of the Week pretty much, how's it goes. A lot of people are asking how actually it works, how top tier works. Top tier is pretty much MLS and League One together. A lot of people keep saying that MLS is worse than League Two. People are saying it should be League 2, League 1 together, and then MLS by itself. But I think the way it is, it's just because it's top tier. MLS doesn't have a lower tier, so it's just going to be like that. Bruce, if you want to talk about why is it like that, why we're having problems with people complaining.
Because whether you like it or not, MLS is the top tier. We don't have a second tier. We don't have a second tier for MLS, so that's what we can't. You might say it's better, it's worse. The MLS is 1 season old. This is its debut season. It's still establishing itself. Pretty soon, next season, it's going to be better than League One for one reason, and I'll get into that later. But the best team is going to be in the MLS. So to say it's better or worse is hearsay. You know, France has had 2 seasons to establish itself, whereas this is MLS's debut season. This is France's 3rd season. So of course, there's going to be a slight disparity in the talent levels there, but it's going to even itself out eventually. So I'm not going to leave it as League to an MLS now and then have to change it later. You're just going to have to deal with it.
And the other thing on that too is, if you really say that MLS is weaker, I'm saying League One has top players. MLS have some good players. We have Emily Heskey, we have Fernando Torres, we have a bunch of players. So, but yeah, like what? I mean, yeah, we got Bentner, Vonnegut. We don't have to say anything about Vonnegut. Everyone knows him. We got Rudy. Yeah, we got some top players. But the Team of the Week for the team of the Week.
We've got Rudy. We've got Tom. place. Oh, that's the wrong sentence. Can we take that back? Can we edit that bit out?
No, just leave it. Just let Rudy enjoy it. His freaking sentence. But the team of the week for top tier is pretty much strikers are Pele, John Hall, Jakey Wood, who I don't know who that is, but I don't know who that is. If you guys have any idea, but the strikers is Pele, John Hall, Jakey Hood, Thomas Muller, and then Elian Daniel from Troyers, and then midfield we got Falcao from Guingamp. We got Most Wanted AR. We got Ross McLaughlin, 95. I was about to say McLaughlin. Yeah, and then we got Son Stewart from New York.
We'll just call him that, Ross McLaughlin.
I was about to say McLaughlin because I'm used to that name.
Just call him that from now on.
All right, cool. Yeah, I actually said that. So, defenders we have Norz is the name. We got the Exxon on Gas, who plays for Dallas. We have Lewis, and we have Banter Wagon. All right, cool. And then we have, and then we have the most surprising person in the whole team of the week is FIFA Skills. If you guys remember him from season 1 from Marseille, he's actually a goalkeeper now. I guess he found a suit for him.
One shot.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. And then we got Janko from FC Dallas. So there are a bunch of MLS players in here. So if you're really saying that MLS is weaker, you can see we're still competing with League 1 players enough. So we'll go into League 2 team of the week. We have Fraserkov, we have Jovetic, Prime Depay, we got Benz, and then we got Suarez Don from Nantes. Midfield we got Prime Silva, Brian, Lance. Oh shit, Brad freaking that type again. We got Highbury Hart, and then True Brony. RKO, fuck it. I'm just gonna say RKO. You just had a net type with me, so I said fuck. I said whatever. Defenders we have Melvin. We got Raptor. Fuck you. We got Gary Buff. We got Max, Percy, and Kilgov 725. Goalkeepers for League 2 is Kixie for Geiselak. And they pretty much took the whole team of the week for League 2. They had about 8 players in the team of the week. It's not surprising to see because last week it was Stade de Reims that took it over. They had about 8 players as well. So team of the week, that's pretty much team of the week right there. Now, Bruce, do you want to talk about what's coming into PS4? I know some people have seen it in the forums. You can just talk about what's coming for.
I've got a few things to announce, to be honest with you.
Don't announce you and someone else, all right? Because that's later.
No. The first thing I want to announce is that a lot of people have concerns that PS4 is, just the forgotten league. It's the red-headed stepchild of VFL. That is not the case at all. It is not the case.
Shakespeare.
The fact is, right now we can't give PS4 BPL. We can't give them Bundesliga because of the format of the site. There's a lot of things that go into it that means we're not able to do it right now. However, I can announce right now, 100%, we are currently working on a new site model. It's basically like an app, right, for the website, and everything will be automated. Everything will be all, you'll just enter your stats, and the admins won't need to enter the stats. And when all that happens, it means we can have a separate Xbox section. It means we can have a separate PS4 section, which then means we can also have BPL on PS4. We can change all the leagues and give PS4 the big leagues. Now, a lot of people are leaving for a rival site because they have the BPL. And so I just want to say, if you are by any chance listening to this, that if you want to leave and go join that site because they've got the BPL teams and you don't want to be patient and wait for us to get it done for you and do it properly, then that's your problem. And we don't want you here. So go and enjoy it.
Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Go and enjoy playing with your BPL teams in the other leagues, because when we get it, and we will get it, I have confirmation from Aaron that it is going to happen. It's just a matter of getting the design work and everything done. And if you can't be patient enough for that, then see ya, goodbye, we don't care, right?
Right.
In the meantime, we want to appease you guys and do what we can for you. So for a start, something that Aaron Gringo has said will never happen on VFL is the Scottish League. To appease you guys, we have got the Scottish League on PS4. He's allowed us to have it. Yeah, he's allowed us to have it. So we will be expanding to the Scottish League this season. We are adding 4 teams to Ligue 2. We are adding 8 teams to the MLS to complete it. And we will be adding 8 Scottish League teams as well this season. And we've got all the managers. I've messaged them, just waiting for responses. So PS4 is going to have 4 separate divisions now. Not, 4 separate divisions. That's insane considering January time you were a 10-team league. So that is insane, and we want to thank you all for being part of this, and obviously we'll look into going into Portugal in the meantime, and then eventually switching to the big leagues later on. Not only that, in season 18, we will be hosting the first PS4 International Cup. So you'll get a chance to represent your international teams in PS4. I know a lot of people were looking forward to that. A lot of people wanted that, and that's what we're going to be doing. It'll be because Xbox have their international. We were thinking about doing it in this off season, but because Xbox have theirs in season at the end of season 16, it'd be too much chaos. So we figured what we'll do is have them alternative off season. So Xbox will have their International Cup. Next season it'll be PS4. Next season it'll be Xbox. So it'll work like that. Also, with the new league coming in, with Scotland, we will be able to have a PS4 version of the Super Cup, which we will call the Intercontinental Cup, and it'll work the same way. There will be 16 teams in the off season and into groups. Obviously, work the same way as a Champions League. All the best teams from the best leagues will all get a chance to compete to win the Intercontinental Cup. So, yeah, if that doesn't appease you and keep you quiet for now until we can go even further, then quite frankly, fuck you. Because we have done a lot, we've put in a lot of work to make this happen, and we want to prove that we love PS4. I'm coming over to PS4. That's another announcement. I'm coming over to playing PS4. I'm coming over to playing PS4 to give it more exposure and to help it, and just give my insight and my playing skills and grace you all with my
playing skills.
In all seriousness, we take PS4 very seriously. It is, it's just not as established. It's still growing. We do take it very seriously, and so all this work we're putting in. If you can't be patient and wait, and you want to go to a substandard league, then that's your own fucking fault. So yeah,
making a statement. But another announcement I'm going to announce pretty much is, if you guys know Bruce Lee from his Man United days, you guys definitely know Jake Gilbert. So he is coming to PS4 as well with Bruce Lee. That's why Bruce Lee was saying he's going to win MLS. He probably will with Jake Gilbert. By himself, I think Bruce Lee won't do shit. He's pretty bad anyways of himself. But yeah, Jake Gilbert.
I'm winning the Golden Ball.
Wait, as a striker?
Yeah, as a striker. I'm going to put you to shame, Pele. I'm going to put you to shame.
Hey, mate, I'm going to be playing the SPL anyways. Don't worry.
That's it. Run away. That's it. Run away. Bruce Lee.
I can't play. If I'm going to play in MLS, I'm playing for dollars. Ooh. Pussy. But I did get a confirmation from Jake Gilbert.
Pussy.
These nuts.
Sorry, I got a bit of a cough. Sorry, pussy. Yeah, carry on.
Bruce, I'm gonna stay in MLS just to play against you. But I am moving. I'm moving on. So, yeah, I did get a confirmation from Jake Gilbert. There's a bunch of players that Bruce Lee will be given trials. Bruce, I know you said it yourself. You're going to give everyone a fair trial, and if someone makes it, if someone doesn't, that's up to you. So I would try out, but Bruce and Jay are going up front. I have no chance. Two beasts. Well, Bruce Lee is not a beast. Bruce Lee is freaking pussy. Pussy.
Will we ever see Bruce in net on this?
Right. The reason. Right. Listen. I thought. At one point I might do, but then when I actually played in goal with my 81 rated keeper, I figured if I actually came to PS4 and played in Go, it would actually be unfair. There'd be no competition. So I figured, just to make it a little bit more challenging, I'll go outfield because it would just not. It wouldn't be fair on the PS4 community if I went.
Yeah, but you're gonna be so shite up front.
Oh.
You're gonna be like me tonight when I was tonight, mate.
We'll
That's
see.
you to watch. 15 shots.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
Oh, you better score.
see.
The first season, you better score over 20. If you don't score over 20, I'm subscribing from your
I
channel.
did it at 9:30. I did it at 9:30. I can do it on PS4.
Wait. Whose birthday is today?
I've been Bruce Lee.
Superior player.
Oh,
Birthday.
I thought it was someone
Pretty
important.
elite guy. Nah, happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, superior player. There's someone else birthday today with Patty, something like that. So happy birthday, Patty, whoever that is. I don't know. Probably from Xbox. So.
Birthday shout out.
Birthday shout out. All right, guys, we are out. We'll see you guys on the my story in the VFL with Bruce Lee. First episode should be out by Friday. I'll try to get it out. I have a lot of exams and shit going on. So, guys, thank you for watching again. I've been saying it like 50 times. I gotta go. Bruce Lee, shut up so I can finish this. All right, I'm out, guys.
I didn't say a word.